It's a exciting phase of the game. Imran has me taking the charge and the skipper comes in with the ball. We don't see Bhimsarki bowling around.
Well, we don't see Bhimsarki bowling often. We don't see Lokeshwan bowling often either. But I remember in Hong Kong Super Sixes, Lokesh bowled quite handy over there. So the players with experience trying their arms with the ball. It's good to see. Bhimsarki this time around just a bit outside the off stump, offering some room. Vishal need to be very cautious. All he can do is like strike, rotate the strike and give strike as much as possible to Imran because he's batting beautifully.
A good ball. Well, I was waiting for you.
There he goes, freed his arms straight over the bowler's head for another boundary. Now the runs are coming thick and fast.
Much needed. Vishal was looking for this boundary as he was looking for this boundary. He was in pressure. So it seems like it's going to release his pressure and both the batter will take the charge.
So last ball of the over, played with soft hands. Vishal will retain the strike. Two runs added up. Vishal will be facing the final ball of the 13th over. Bhimsarki in his first 5 balls has conceded 7 runs already. Goes over the top, the ball's in the air, the fielder. Diving effort, but a valiant effort. The ball raced towards the boundary. So 2 boundaries in that over. From the skipper, Bhimsarki, very disappointed. Fielder with himself. But all he can do is watch the ball go past him over the ropes for a boundary.
We can see the intentions are clear.
So after 12, the score is 85 for 5. So that's the scorecard so far. Imran Hasmi, the peak of the batters, 33 of 33 deliveries. Vishal Raz joining him and giving him good company, 16 of 13 deliveries. Apart from that, none of the batters have been able to score in double figures.
Few more overs to go and it will be an exciting moment. Both the batters are looking good now, well settled on the crease, and they will look for some boundaries.
Imran is in strike. First ball dancing down, completely beaten. Well bowled. I must say Mukesh has been the pick of the bowler so far, taken 3 wickets, conceding just 15 runs in his final over. The partnership is looking dangerous now. 44 of just 26 deliveries after that Seike start. Babasaheb University, Bihar, making their mark in the game.
I'm very much impressed by Mukesh, the line and length he's bowling.
Just short of length ball, made room for himself, played in the leg side. There's protection out there. So by the time the fielder fielded the ball, 2 easy runs. So Imran Sheikh is slowly cruising towards his half century, 35 of 35 deliveries. As you can see, slower ball, slower bouncer, but there was plenty of room for Imran to free his arms. And mind you, he's well settled out there. An easy 2 runs. This time around, balled in the stumps, played it with sharp hands, didn't try to do anything fancy.
A good game. Rotating this strike will be good for both of the batters because we see at the very first phase of the game, the batters were trying to hit the boundary and they got out. So it's a great game now rotating the strike, picking up the bad balls, and looking for the boundary when the bowler is not hitting the good lines.
So today, Babasaheb Ambedkar University Bihar won the toss and elected to bat first. This clearly struggled in that power play. Tribhuvan University was all over them, but they are slowly building up their partnership. Mukesh with the fourth delivery of the over. Outside the up, there was a hint of movement. The ball raced towards the boundary. I don't think he was quite intending to hit the ball over there, just caught the thin edge, and the ball raced towards the boundary. So the runs are coming in a flow for Babasaheb. In fact, it's the third over, and I think they've already got 4 boundaries in 3 overs after that drinks break.
We can call Vishal as night watchman. He's looking very great. He's standing at the crease and just following the instruction given by the skipper and giving a good way.
Mukesh again, that's been the problem for him, like from the beginning of his spell. He's mostly drifting towards the leg side, maybe because of his natural angle of how he bowls. He is more going towards the leg side this time around. Also, it was on the bats and it was easy single, so that brings Imran Hasmi to face the final ball of the over.
Well, Mukesh has delivered a good full set of bowling.
Good shot, very good looking shot, but there's protection out there. But mind you, nevertheless, it was a classic drive from Imran.
We can call this a textbook cricket shot. It was very great.
So that's the end of over number 13, Babasaheb University, 95 for 5.
Time taken by batter, and please put 1 minute allowance.
So Bhimsarki will continue from the Chovar end with his second over. Bhim conceded 11 runs in his very first over. Just outside of the balls, not doing much. It's not. Just outside of the balls, not doing much. It's not turning as much as it does in the TU pitch. That's very interesting. The sun's high up. The weather is beautiful.
That's a clever idea. Rotate the strike and keep Imran the charge, as it seems pretty good today.
So the projected score is 154. Would you believe it? How they started Babasaheb University, they were clearly struggling. It seemed at one stage that even 100 would be hard for them. But in cricket, as it is said, one partnership changes the whole course of the game. And that's exactly what has happened to Babasaheb University Bihar. The partnership between Imran Hashmi and Vishal is going beautifully. 55 runs of just 32 deliveries. And the good thing about their batting has been rotating the strike and punishing the loose deliveries. This time around, going over the top, the ball's way high up in the air and sails over the head of the bowler all the way for a massive 6.
That's a very brilliant shot. You get the full length ball and he charges it down the ground. We have seen the pitch earlier. We can see that batting second will be a good chance.
So Bhimsarki bowled a peach of a delivery, just offering it to the batter in his arc. He freed his arms, and Vishal, well, mind you, is batting on 27 of just 17 deliveries. The skipper would not like to see his bowling scorecard at the moment. 19 conceded in just 1.3 overs.
Vishal was struggling at first, but now he seems pretty much settled. He's also taking the charge. And also, he's rotating the strike.
In no time, the partnership have rushed to 63. The projected score is increasing after every delivery. 160 now. This time, Imran said, I can go for the shots as well. That was hit in the air, but landed in no man's arc. And the batters take easy single.
That's some fire, but the feeder was well positioned.
And with that long six, the 100 came up for Babasaheb University. So with that dot delivery, the over number 14 is concluded. Babasaheb University set up beautifully at this stage, 105 for the loss of 5 wickets.
What you are doing? Better, better. Don't cross. Don't cross. Don't put it. Side. Take care. ओए कहाँ घुमिरहेको भाइ यता आऊ त भाइ तिमी यता आऊ खडक भित्र आइज यहाँ पोइन्टमा आउनु
23 extras already with 6 overs to go. So I must say it's not been very disciplined bowling effort from Tribhuvan University so far. If they want to progress up in the tournament, the extras has to be controlled. Just 20 overs game, just 14 overs completed, 23 extras run conceded. Well, in cricket it's a crime, I must say.
Simon back in action. He was very much expensive in the first over. This delivery was pretty good, but Imran is now looking to charge it.
Akhilesh is the new bowler from Tribhuvan University, bowling from the TU end as well. So played it with soft hands. Looking at the bowling action of Akhilesh, he is bowling from very sidearm action, so it's most likely the ball will be drifting towards the leg side more often.
I feel the same. Insane. That's fire. I told you earlier. He's not letting the new bowlers to settle. He's gonna charge.
So the battle is on at the moment. Babasaheb University is getting the better of Tribhuvan University bowlers. Way outside off stump. Vishal was trying to go for the shot again, but the last time he decided against it. Very sensible. There he goes again, clears the infield, the 30-yard circle. There's protection in there. They're playing with ease. They are not afraid to free the arms. The batters of Babasaheb, especially Vishal. He has shown his intentions very clear. Maybe during the drinks break, they've got the matches from the dressing room to free the arms and play their shots. And the scorecard has almost doubled after that.
Once again, goes down the ground. It's for single. I see Vishal pretty much confident right now. He's on 36 for 22 and
10 runs of the over after 15. Babasaheb 115 for 5.
Number 65. 65, 60. pleasure of batsman. Please put allowances. बता दीजिए भैया चल भैया बता दीजिए हेलमेट मंगा बता दीजिए राइट जाम होगा
After getting hit everywhere, conceding 21 runs in his 2 overs, Bhimrao has dropped himself out, and Santosh is the new bowler. Has taken a wicket, conceded just 12 runs in his 2 overs, and Vishal will be facing him. Good ball with his angle. The ball's getting towards the stump. It's always very tricky to bat against the bowler who bowls ball drifting in towards you.
A couple of overs back, the run rate is climbing and the pressure is heading towards the bowling side.
I'm telling you, that's the problem with his bowling. He is, with his natural angle, the ball will be angling towards that leg stump line. So what he needs to do is, if he can bowl just a way wider from the crease where he is bowling, that will give enough room for the ball to drift in and come towards the stumps. Outside up, caught his pace this time around, but beautifully played by Vishal for a boundary. So now, if Tribhuvan University cannot take a wicket here, we are heading towards a mammoth total that will be set by Babasaheb University, because both of the batters are set. Now Vishal's batting on 41 of just 25 deliveries. Played it towards the leg side. Played it really with soft hands. What I'm liking about these two batters are they're using their bottom hands a lot when they are going for the big shots, but at the same time they are very sensible to play with very feather-light hands and placing the ball in the gaps and taking that easy singles.
You can see the audience are now more interested into the game. A few overs back, the audience were very much bored. Now they are happy to see Imran and Vishal striking the ball, going down the ground.
I don't know what Santosh is trying to do, but he is not helping the cause for his team. That's a wild, wide ball to the left-hander. You're bowling into the 8th, 9th stump line. Even if the batter was right-handed, that ball was very close to being wide on the offside. But for the left-handed batsman, you are bowling there. You're into the 16th over, looking for a wicket. Much better this time around. Santosh has to think responsibly.
This delivery was pretty much good. Santosh had to hit those line and length. Otherwise, Imran gonna hit him out of the park. Imran and Vishal both are well settled on the crease. Imran at 41 for 42, so he can hit any time out of the park.
That's what I was talking about. Ball in the line, aim the stumps, and you will get the success that you need. Beautifully ball delivery there by Santosh. If you check this delivery particularly, look at that. Pitched in mid-length off the ball with the natural angle, took the ball away from the batter, hit onto the stump. Very good ball. That is what Santosh should have done much earlier. The 6th wicket perishes. The well-settled Imran Hasmi is slowly making his way back to the pavilion. So the score for Babasaheb University is 122 for the loss of 6 wickets.
कति बाँकी छ 17 minutes about This way. This way. Yes.
So finally, the much needed wicket for Tribhuvan University. Santosh has been the man for them. Broken a long going and very dangerous looking partnership. Imran, after that magnificent 41 runs, is back to the pavilion.
New batter in, and it's a single. They will take 2.
Played it with very soft hand. Was the keeper of Babasaheb University, Mohammad Adil Alam. Over number 16 go with 4 to go. Babasaheb University 124 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. So Vishal is batting beautifully on 42 of just 26 deliveries. He will be the man to watch for because he is very well settled. That could be close. The good thing about their running between the wicket this time around was Mohammad was already walking along with the bowler. So that gave him enough time to steal that quick single. Look at that, played it very soft hands. He ran and then he didn't stop. Like there was a clear, very good communication, but that would have been really tight if the bowler Khagendra would have hit the stumps. Khagendra has bowled beautifully 3 overs, 1 ball, just 8 runs and has taken a wicket. That was an excellent delivery. The ball pissed and was heading towards the stump. The height might have something that might have sapped Mohammad Adil. So Bishal is on strike, batting on 42 of 27 deliveries. Imran was gone for 41. Can Vishal get his well-deserved half century? Well, with those kind of shot, I must tell it might gonna be very tricky, and he's gone at the first go. Very well taken. Now, the real problem for Babasaheb University is both of the set batters are back to the pavilion. Vishal this time around being too much ambitious, was trying to go for that big shot.
That's very good. Bhimrao previously dropped the catch and now he seems confident after taking this catch.
It's never easy when the sun's up and you have to cover that much of ground, running from mid long on to grab that ball. Excellent effort. So that with that wicket, Babasaheb had lost their 7 for the loss of 126 runs.
Sir, leg.
Aditya is the new batter. Khagendra, mind you, is bowling beautifully. He's not trying to do anything fancy. All he's doing is he's trying to put that ball towards the stump. He's trying to keep as close to the stump as possible. And what that does is that restricts the batter to free their arms. The room is cramped for them. That is the reason why they are not going for the shot enough. Even when they are going for the shot, as we saw in the last occasion from Vishal, the ball's not being connected to the bat. Another one goes middle stump. Always a pleasant sight for a medium pace bowler when they see the stump uprooted and the bails go flying. Now, Babasaheb University are closing their innings in the same passion they started the innings, very shaky.
The batter seemed very much optimistic, but the ball was too good. At the beginning, the projected score was 161, but I feel after this wicket, it's kind of impossible to get to that.
The skipper, Mohammad Adil Alam, very irresponsible inning, I must say, because he was the one who should have stayed there till the end, but it's gone for 2 of 3 deliveries. Clean ball by Kagendra. 16.5. Babasaheb University 127 for the loss of 8 wickets.
Simply.
For one leg.
Rajkumar is the new batter, the number 10 batter for Babasaheb University. Look at that bowling figure of Kagendra, very pleasing one. 3.5 overs, 3 wickets, just conceding 9 runs. You cannot ask for anything more from a bowler. So a wonderful spell of 4 overs comes to an end from Kagendra. Gave just 10 runs, taken 3 wickets. After 17, Babasaheb University 128 for 8.
Yo, Ravi, 65 for last over. 65. Number 65 last over. Is it partner? Mukesh. Mukesh. Hello. From square. Thank you. Last over. Covering.
Apart from
Right arm over.
Vishal and Imran, none of the batters have been able to go into the double figures yet. The third highest score has come in the form of extras.
Well, he goes down the ground, and that's the maximum. Rajkumar looking well settled from the dugout. He has hit this ball, very first ball of Santosh, to a maximum. Santosh.
Rajkumar started the innings off with a blistering 6. That was a very good shot from typical talender shot, dancing down. Well, nevertheless, Babasaheb won't mind it as long as the scoreboard is ticking. Santosh is welcome to his final over with a massive 6. Now the battle between Rajkumar and Santosh is going to be very, very interesting to watch from here on.
Rajkumar is in rush. He's gonna hit.
Second delivery, that was really close, and the finger goes up. Well, the first ball, Santosh smashed in for a massive 6. The revenge is taken in the most beautiful fashion, I must say, for a bowler. Look at that. That ball was traveling, just cramped him for the room, and the finger goes up. So Rajkumar's short cameo of 7 runs with that massive 6 comes to an end. Babasaheb University 134 for 9.
This way. Right arm over.
So the last batter is out in the middle, Rohan and Santosh. Can he finish the innings in this over? He is pumped, and he surely can. Clean ball, angling in, overpierced into the bats. Look at that, cramped room. Rohan was just hanging his bat in there, couldn't do really much about that delivery. Would have crashed in Midland leg for sure. So the whole innings of Babasaheb University comes to an end with a mere score of 134 runs. Rohan Kumar is gone for a naught.
I will say sorry to Babasaheb Ambedkar University. I was just praising the batters, Imran, and back then I forgot his name, Imran and both of the batters got out. So we can say commentator's curse is real.
It is real, and how many times it happens in cricket, you know, you start praising a batter and all of a sudden they play a false shot or they get a hell of a good delivery and lose the wicket. So Babasaheb, University Bihar, is all out for 134 runs for the loss of 10 wickets. The magnificent partnership. Watch. So we'll be back shortly with the chase.
सिजन 1 मा तपाईहरुले दिनुभएको मायाले उत्साहित भएको छु र लिएर आउँदै छु मनका कुरा विथ बसन्त चौधरी सिजन 2। अघिल्लो सिजनमा अलि बढी नै औपचारिक भयो कि जस्तो लाग्यो। यस सिजनमा दिल खोलेर कुरा गर्न आउने छु। कार्यक्रमलाई अझ रोचक र रोमाञ्चक बनाउन आई एम कमिङ विथ लोड्स अफ फन फिल्ड सरप्राइजेस। मनका कुरा मनसँग गर्न छिट्टै नै लिएर आउँदै छु।
मनका कुरा विथ बसन्त चौधरी सिजन 2।
प्रतीक्षा गर्नुहोला।
मात्र प्राइम टेलिभिजन एचडी मा।
क्रिकेट छ रगतमा, चम्किन्छ जगतमा, नेपालमा खेलाडीको तहल्का। 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 आज पालो आयो हाम्रो हरि गलीदेखि उठो अब साथी हो जोस बढाउने होस उडाउने खेल देखाउने पालो आयो हाम्रो बलिङको रफ्तार आगो मेहनत पसिनाले पाखो विकेटलाई चट्काई बाउन्ड्रीलाई कटाई मैदानमा चर्चा ठुलो
सिजन 1 मा तपाईहरुले दिनुभएको मायाले उत्साहित भएको छु र लिएर आउँदैछु मनका कुरा विथ बसन्त चौधरी सिजन 2। अघिल्लो सिजनमा अलि बढी नै औपचारिक भयो कि जस्तो लाग्यो। यस सिजनमा दिल खोलेर कुरा गर्न आउनेछु। कार्यक्रमलाई अझ रोचक र रोमाञ्चक बनाउन आई एम कमिङ विथ लोड्स अफ फन फिल्ड सरप्राइजेस। मनका कुरा मनसँग गर्न छिट्टै नै लिएर आउँदैछु।
मनका कुरा विथ बसन्त चौधरी सिजन 2।
प्रतीक्षा गर्नुहोला।
मात्र प्राइम टेलिभिजन एचडी मा।
Current Noodle presents मेरो एउटा साथी छ Reloaded with नरेश भट्टराई।
अनि यसरी भन्नुहुन्छ कि कहिले मैले सपोर्टै गरेको छैन जस्तो
नगराउनु त
उहाँको बानी के छ भने भाइ तपाईलाई मैले केही भनेको छु कहिल्यै र यसपालि भन्नुहुन्छ सधैँभरि भनेकै भने हुनुहुन्छ क्या।
बच्चा पाउने कुराको उसमा चाहिँ त्यो इस्युज एकदम भयङ्कर यस्तो न यति अपराधी जस्तो बनाइदिएको हो क्या त।
बिल्कुलै होइन। पहिला पानी खाऊँ। पानी
प्रकाश सुवेदीले पानी खाए नरेश भट्टराईको प्रोग्राममा ब्रेकिङ न्युज।
यदि रेखाजी जस्तो मान्छे हैन जसको नाम छ दाम छ सबै कुरो छ नि यहाँ यस्तो स्थापित नायिका चाहिँ आफ्नो बच्चा जन्माउन चाहिँ विदेश जानुपर्ने अवस्था आयो भने त अरूको के हाल होला।
Current Noodle presents मेरो एउटा साथी छ Reloaded with नरेश भट्टराई। Title sponsor Current Hot and Spicy Noodles. Powered by
10 आयुर्वेदिक हर्ब सहितको बोरो प्लस परिवारमा बोरो प्लसको जादु।
Supported by
झन्डुबाम एक बाम 3 काम झन्डुबाम राख्नुस् सधैँ आफ्नो साथ।
हरिगोलीदेखि उठ अब साथी हो जोस बढाउने होस उडाउने खेल देखाउने पालो आयो हाम्रो बलिङको रफ्तारको मेहनत पसिनाले पाखो विकेटलाई चटकाई बाउन्ड्रीलाई कटाई मैदानमा चर्चा ठुलो
मेरो एउटा साथी छ रिलोडेड विथ नरेश भट्टराई।
सिजन 1 मा तपाईहरुले दिनुभएको मायाले उत्साहित भएको छु र लिएर आउँदैछु मनका कुरा विथ बसन्त चौधरी सिजन 2। अघिल्लो सिजनमा अलि बढी नै औपचारिक भयो कि जस्तो लाग्यो। यस सिजनमा दिल खोलेर कुरा गर्न आउनेछु। कार्यक्रमलाई अझ रोचक र रोमाञ्चक बनाउन आई एम कमिङ विथ लोड्स अफ फन फिल्ड सरप्राइजेस। मनका कुरा मनसँग गर्न छिट्टो नै लिएर आउँदैछु।
मनका कुरा विथ बसन्त चौधरी सिजन 2।
प्रतीक्षा गर्नुहोला।
मात्र प्राइम टेलिभिजन एचडी मा। पूर्व प्राथमिकदेखि विश्वविद्यालय तहसम्म के पढ्ने, किन पढ्ने, कसरी र कहाँ पढ्ने, समग्र शिक्षा क्षेत्रको नीतिदेखि नेतृत्वसम्मको विश्लेषण र दिशानिर्देश। कार्यक्रम सार्थक शिक्षा।
म नारायण आचार्यको साथमा मात्र प्राइम टेलिभिजन एचडी मा।
टाइटल स्पोन्सर पाठशाला स्कूल न्यू बानेश्वर काठमाडौँ। Sponsored by ACCA Think Ahead. Powered by Himalayan White House IB World School Thinkune Kathmandu. In association with ADU Sanjal and ADUparty.com.
Hello and welcome back to the chase of this first game of Nepal Cup T20 into University Championship. Today is the first day, the inaugural game between Tribhuvan University and Babasaheb Ambedkar Bihar University. So in the first innings, Bishal Raz was the pick of the batter. Excellent batting innings, 42 of 28. Imran Hasmi supported him really well. 41 of 43 deliveries. So the chase is on here. Tribhuvan University needs to get that 130 odd runs. Nikesh in the com box. Welcome, Nikesh.
Wide ball.
That was a wild first delivery. Best in shot, angled across way outside that marking line for the umpires. No hesitation whatsoever, so Tribhuvan University gets up the mark with an extra. Much better this time. Angling across, right-handed batter coming around the wicket. It's going to be interesting because apart from Imran and Vishal in the batting lineup, they didn't show much of the consistency or effort, I must say. The first ball went for a wide. After that, a brilliant comeback. So it's game on here in Tribhuvan International Cricket Ground here in Kirtipur. Going across the line, trying to play across the line. It's going to be very, very tricky. They've got to sleep in place for those kind of shots that Lokesh Bum prefers to hit. A very explosive batter Lokesh Bum is. And you know what, Vishal, after that magnificent innings, is starting the proceedings with the very first over. So a very handy all-rounder, I must say, for Babasaheb University. Good ball, pitched in line, right in front of that middle stump. Overthrows. Well, if a bowler bowls that good of a line of a ball, the fielder needs to support them equally. At this occasion, trying to be very ambitious. Oh, it was touch and go though. Overthrows. There was no backup at all. Very interesting. Here is Vishal bowling across the line. Now, Lokesh has read it beautifully. He was watchful. He was trying to go for this kind of shot in the previous delivery. He couldn't do it. This time around, the ball was perfectly saved in his arc, going across. He was the ball to the very last moment. Have a look at that. And then went for the slash shot. Beautifully executed. And the outfield of TU is always lighting the ball right towards the boundary. So the first four for Tribhuvan University is here, came through the bat of Lokesh Bum. Vishal coming back again. Beautiful. That's the line he should be bowling quite often, because what that does is it's always hard for a batter to get that clear eyesight when the ball is coming around the wicket, and then the ball's drifting towards the leg and angling towards that off stump is always very tricky to play.
Leg ho. I'll cut the bite. Hold it. Right. Cover. Same side. Wait.
So Nabeen is the opening batter alongside Lokesh Bum. Will be facing the first ball for the first time. The final delivery of the very first over. Ball angling in. Played it with really soft hands.
यहाँ पे कोई नहीं आया भाई मजाक कर रहा है क्या यहाँ पे कौन आएगा
It's happening like comedy of errors out there in the middle. The fielders are everywhere. The batters are calling for ones and twos. So the dramatic first over comes to an end. Tribhuvan University 9 without loss.
क्या नाम बता कॉलर अभी 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 नहीं इधर अभी विशाल विशाल स्लिप नहीं चाहिए.
Quite a bunch of spectators out there enjoying the game. The first over has been bowled through an University 9 without loss, and it's a great initiation from the organizers to organize this inter-university, international level of cricket. You know, it's only going to do good to Nepalese cricket. Drifting down the leg, the keeper had no chance whatsoever. The ball's racing. There's protection in the same region. We saw it in the first innings as well, when Tribhuvan University bowlers. Very mandatory that the ball, the legal balls, trying to play cross the line this time. Lokesh Bum quite ambitious. Well, that's how he normally plays cricket. But he has to be careful because he, along with Bhimrao, are the trump cards for Tribhuvan University. Good shot. Played it. Laid very watchful. Opened his arms. His foot didn't reach to the line of the ball, but mind you, his hand-eye coordination was exquisite. As a result, they got the 4 runs. Second boundary from the bat of Lokesh. Another shot, another result. The ball's out of the boundary again. Lokesh Bum, well, he is showing his intentions clear, and he is letting the opponents know who Lokesh Bum is. He is an excellent timer of the cricket ball. This time around, the ball, even in the replay, went like a treasure bullet out of the boundary. Played it with soft hands this time around towards the leg side. It was a slow delivery, mind you. Adil was seeing Lokesh going blisters with his shots. Just took the pace off the delivery. Very clever effort from the keeper of Babasaheb University. Drifting towards the leg side. Very optimistic uphill from the bowler. He knew that the ball was heading towards the leg side. So Nabin has faced 2 deliveries, scored 1 run, and this time around it was wrapped on the pads. So 1 more extra run added in the form of leg boys. The final delivery of the first over, played it cross the line, making the most out of that power play. Ball just crossed the mid-wicket boundary for a massive, massive 6. Lokesh Bum, well, the bomb is exploding here into you. Great shot, a treat to watch when Lokesh is in his full flow. We have seen him delivering those sort of shots during the NPL as well. We'll talk about that more in the coming overs. 17 runs over Tribhuvan University, 27 without loss. So Vishal is continuing from the Chovar end. Easy single. Navin is doing a very sensible thing. He has seen Lokesh going over the park, you know, like playing those magnificent slap shots and stuff. Already batting on 22 of 10 deliveries. And Navin is being very sensible in the sense that he is seeing Lokesh going for the shots. So he's just rotating the strike, giving as much strike possible to Lokesh. And so far, the attacking temperament from Lokesh is working for Tribhuvan University. Played it across the line. Diving effort. Couldn't stop it. Well, when it comes from the bat of Lokesh with that pace, and if as a fielder you miss it, the result's always a boundary. Look at that. Should have stopped that. He was late committing to the shot, but that ball, as soon as it touched the bat of Lokesh Bomb, went flying. Great shot. And the dangerous part for the opponent is once he gets settled, he never stops. He knows he has got his range of shots and he's very good at executing that, converting. His starts normally gets converted very well. So batting at 26 of 11 deliveries at the moment. That particular inning in NPL has been one of the finest innings in the whole tournament. This time around, the slower delivery, he saw it coming, made room for himself, and just saw the direction to the ball, and the ball got the treatment it deserved. Another boundary. So Vishal is getting a taste of his own medicine. He was going after the bowlers of Tribhuvan University, and Lokesh had said, hey bro, feel the pain of being hit over the boundary again and again. Overpitch delivery, easy picking. I don't know what the fielder was trying to do there. Maybe he watches a lot of EPL, just trying to stop that ball with his foot. How many times do you see that happening when you put your feet rather than going for your body and stopping it? When you're fielding in that responsible area of mid-off, you always have to go for the dive. Very casual effort. Well, Tribhuvan University one-minded and Lokesh one-minded at all three boundaries of the over, already with the delivery to go. Lokesh, well, he's firing, he's blasting, he's doing everything for his side. Yet again, another ball, the result the same. Things are not improving at all. 4 successive boundaries in that over. Look at that. You cannot ball there to a set batter, especially if that batter's name is Lokesh Bomb. You are doing a crime for yourself. So 3 overs have been bowled. Tribhuvan University poised beautifully at 44 without loss. So a lot of spectators today enjoying the game in this cozy weather. The sun's up. It's always pleasant to watch the game with some oranges and peanuts in your hand. The perfect winter in Nepal.
I can see some fans, followers over there in the grass carpet. Exactly the same, enjoying a good game of T20 cricket. And watching all those comments.
Looking at how the bases were smacked all over the park, the skipper has decided to bring Imran Hashmi. Well, not the actor Imran Hashmi, he is a different Imran Hashmi, mind you. Well, no matter who the bowler is, the batters have decided that they will free their arms. Naveen yet again, playing sensibly, taking that single, giving a strike to Lokesh. The partnership is already at 45 runs, and out of that 45, Naveen had scored just 3. All the damage has been done from the other side, and that's what, if you're a youngster, if you're watching it, always be sensible about if your partner is attacking, you can always be in the back foot and let that momentum going, because your turn will come, you can free your arms, but it doesn't have to be attacking from the both sides. Look at that, that's what I was talking about. Naveen is more than happy being at the non-strikers end, and watch the wonderful treatment that Lokesh Bum is doing to the bowlers. Umpire is checking whether the ball's gone for the 6 or the 4, because it's been that kind of shots and stuff from Lokesh Bum. The ball's flying everywhere. He was bowling from wide of the wicket, was Imran Hashmi. So that gave enough time and room for Lokesh to sweep that ball towards the leg side. Look at that, a bit of air applied, took it in the full toss, in the front foot, placed it in the gap, 1 bounce over the top, over the rope for another 4. Lokesh Bum has raised to 42, trying to repeat the same shot, but this time around, what the bowler did better was he just pulled the line just a bit. Batting on 42 runs of 17 deliveries is Lokesh Bum. Look at that, I'm telling you, cannot bowl over-pitch delivery in that line for Lokesh Bum, because that's what's going to happen. The umpire need to have that exercise again and again of raising their hands for 6. 50 off for Tribhuvan University within the power play, well settled. Lokesh Bum, you know what, is batting in 48 runs at the moment, and that came in no time. .11 runs have been scored in the first 5 deliveries of Imran Hashmi. You know what? Both of the batters who scored well against Nepal, Tribhuvan University, are getting the same treatment that we did to their bowlers, and especially from Lokesh Bum. Batting on 48 of just 18 deliveries, just 2 runs shy of his 50. That's a beautiful, pleasant looking view. That's the beauty of Tribhuvan University cricket ground, If you just look into the outskirts, you can see the mountain range, the Ganesh mountain range, all over just smiling on the top of that hill. A magnificent, heartwarming view for anyone who loves nature. Isn't Nepal a wonderful country? There has been some pause in the game because they are trying to locate the ball that has been hit by Lokesh Bum. Look at the view of the Kathmandu Valley, the drone shot. What a magnificent view. The partnership is already 55 runs in just 23 deliveries. And well, if you look into it, all the scoring has been done from Lokesh Bum. Boom, boom. Lokesh Bum, 48 of 18 deliveries. Naveen Pathak is supporting him well. The beautiful view of the Kathmandu Valley, as you can see, some of the tall buildings, you know. This is the heritage of Nepal. We are culturally rich, we are naturally rich, and we are very rich with all our heart. Look at that, isn't that pleasing? You know, just seeing the hills, the mountains, and the Kathmandu Valley sitting beautifully in there. And the beautiful looking Manhattan for Tribhuvan University supporters. Look at that, like already 4 overs that has conceded more than 15 runs. Would you believe it? The total 15 run innings, more than 15 for Babasaheb was just 2. Nepal has already done 2 from Tribhuvan University. And look at that worm, it's going one direction, that is, I'm not even coming close to the blue one. Cruising safely.
We go with Bam Bam Lokesh or Boom Boom Lokesh.
Final delivery goes over the top, brings his 50 in style is Lokesh Bum. Well, I'm more conscious because my vehicle is parked over there. I don't want it to get, damaged by Lokesh Bum's explosive batting. 50 runs in 19 deliveries. And the way he hit that 6 reminds me of Virendra Sehwag, you know. That batter used to go for his 50s and 100s, going for the big 6. And Lokesh Bum, look at that. 8 fours, 3 sixes, 19 deliveries, 54 not out. I mean, who does it? You are on 48, and then you complete your 50 with a 6.
There you go. Bowler number 1, having his third over.
"61 runs partnership in 24 deliveries. 4 overs have been bowled, still 2 overs to go. In the power play, Bisal's back. I'm very sure, as much as we are enjoying Lokesh's batting from here, Naveen, being at the non-striker end, is doing the same.
Six deliveries, but he's rotating the strike, giving the strike to his bum, and he's doing the rest.
Sometimes what happens is when you see your partner hitting the ball all over the park, you lose your temperament. But the good thing with Naveen is he's been very sensible. He's not rushing things because he knows that his team is well in control. Look at that. He's not rushing at all. He's just playing with soft hands, you know, just rotating the strike. And, well, the fielding side is kind enough to give him 2 runs in place of 1.
After the over, come about the
14 plus is the current run rate. The required rate is from almost 7. It has come down to 4.60, and we are just in the 5th over. Would you believe it? If you have just tuned in, the picture you are seeing, believe it, because Lokesh Bum is playing a dream innings in here, batting on 54 of just 19 deliveries. The crowd is thoroughly entertained. Everyone is enjoying the game of T20, apart from the players and the supporters of Babasaheb University. Much calmer over for Babasaheb University because Naveen is in strike. This over has got just for 2 runs. Good ball. Very good ball. Surprise the batter with that slower delivery on this occasion.
Okay, it's 1 for the over.
That's the drone shot of Tribhuvan University International Cricket Stadium. No matter how many times you watch this, you always feel proud. Imagine the floodlights being included here, for which the CAN and the government are working very closely. And then we are having a day-night game in this wonderful tournament, in wonderful ground, would be a moment of pride for everyone.
केही छैन है भाइ केही छैन त्यो मजाले खेल रन आयो नि खेल
Very concerned faces there from the team of Babasaheb University. Look at that. The greenery all around the stadium is surrounded by trees. The lashy green outfield. Certainly, the stadium here in Kirtipur is always smiling and always pleasing to watch. So with that, it's the end of over number 5. Tribhuvan University settled beautifully at 6-3 without loss. So the warm has settled a bit. Thanks to that quiet over from Vishal, where Naveen was not in rush for anything at all. You know, just trying to rotate the strike, just got 2. So it's far, far, far away from that blue line of Babasaheb University. Whoa, trying to york him. Lokesh was certainly willing to play it towards the legs. I didn't try to do anything fancy. So one thing that shows is Lokesh is being very, very watchful. And an example of it is somebody batting on 54 of 20 deliveries and not trying to go after every ball shows how composed you are. Good shot. He's not going to resist himself for long. Made room for himself. He saw that wide gap in the leg side. Just timed and placed the ball beautifully for another 4. It's been the story of this innings so far. When Lokesh is there, nobody's looking for singles or doubles. All we're doing is looking towards the boundary only. Dancing down the ground, straight for another 4. This boundary was the pick of the sort that Lokesh has played today. Look in the replay, dancing down very straight, nearly took the bowler along with the ball to the boundary. It was hit with that power and timing. Perfect shot. The skipper of Babasaheb University tried everything, brought himself in for the second occasion, and Lokesh is not showing any respect whatsoever. It is the second occasion in the game, within the 6th overs, that Lokesh has smashed 3 boundaries in a row. That man in the screen is playing like
सिजन 1 मा तपाईहरुले दिनुभएको मायाले उत्साहित भएको छु र लिएर आउँदै छु मनका कुरा विथ बसन्त चौधरी.
Over the top, said Lokesh Bomb, and ended the over with a massive, massive 6. Dancing down the ground, reaching the ball hardly, but his timing has been so exquisite. Ball sailed over. Mind you, that's a 65-meter boundary. 76 of just 25 deliveries. 22 runs of that over. After power play, Tribhuvan University 85 without loss.
कौन आएगा बॉलर बॉलर कौन आवेंगे क्या नाम है इमरान इमरान बॉलिंग इमरान लेफ्ट आर्म से आप कर रहे थे लेफ्ट आर्म ओवर दिस वे
This is going to be probably one of the most entertaining power plays with the days to come. You know, Naveen is making it look like a very different game altogether. I'm very sure he's just looking for that single to give strike to Lokesh. Ball very wide, took a very thin feeder edge, and Naveen, after a very quiet innings, quietly works back to the pavilion. The first wicket perishes. Imran Hashmi, he bowls. His ball kisses the bat slightly, and the keeper does the rest. Well, Imran Hashmi is living up to his reputation, takes the wicket. So the first wicket perishes for Babasaheb, for Tribhuvan University. First success for Babasaheb University. Naveen is walking slowly back to the pavilion. So Aish is the new batter. In place of Naveen, Lokesh, I'm very sure his hands are itching to be on the other side, and he does. Well, with 2 balls to go in this over, this is the first run being scored. There has been wicket, and Aish is on the non-striker's end now. Lokesh will be facing the final 2 deliveries after the power play. Very watchful, very unlike Lokesh Pam that we've seen so far. A defense from Lokesh, really? What Imran's trying to do is he's bowling from very wider of the stump, ball angling in towards the stump. Sweeps at attempted on this occasion, and Lokesh will keep the strike with that single. So that will conclude the over number 7, Tribhuvan University 87 for 1. Probably the most quieter over so far.
रोहन सर
क्या डालता है
चाइनामैन
कुलदीप यही है
Seven overs done. The first wickets down for Tribhuvan University in the previous over from Imran Hashmi. Took the wicket of Naveen. Lokesh is batting on 77 of 27 deliveries. He is in strike. I'm very sure he's not going to go quiet for long. It's against the law of Lokesh Baum. First ball being very watchful. Leg spinner, Rohan.
Come on, yeah, Rohan, Sabas, boy, Sabas, come on.
Lokesh, you're being wary of the new bowler.
Oh yes. Adet, keeper.
Caught shot, very late caught shot towards the boundary, and there is fumble. Is that the last thing you're going to do is give easy runs to the opponent? So with that slight fumble, Lokesh is able to take easy 2 hits in 79 of 29 deliveries, some of the most attracting shots he has played already. And he's still out there. There he goes. There's protection out there. So after the power play, what has happened better for Babasaheb is the field's widespread. We've seen the areas where Lokesh mostly prefers to hit his shots. Fielders are placed accordingly. So it might be a bit of quieter stage of the game. But we are yet to see. Aish is the new batter. He might take the responsibility. Too ambitious, way too wide. Yes and no. Well, Aish was very keen on taking that single, mind you. And the ball was way outside.
Yeah, there was no single there. Don't know what the batsman was thinking, but...
Keeper.
And at this stage, the Tribhuvan University team is set. They don't need to take those risks, you know, like taking those singles and stuff, because they have already had enough score on the board, 91 for 1.
Oh yes, man, yaar.
Let's see, just defense.
Well, come on, yaar, run, suppose.
You know, lose balls and go for the business, hit those big shots, will do the job. Final delivery of the 8th over. They're not falling very close to the batter because they've seen what's happened. Very clever from Rohan on that occasion. Just conceded 4 runs after 8. Tribhuvan University 91 for 1.
भैया आदिल भाई वहीं रहिए ना, पॉइंट रहता है.
So Lokesh Bum is in strike, batting on 80, not out of 30 deliveries. We are seeing the Lokesh Bum, the explosive from the Lokesh Bum, the defender. He has not opened his arms at all after the power play, just happy rotating the strike. And it's a good thing as well. It's a very good practice for them playing out in the middle. The first game of the tournament, maybe they want to bat as long as they can. You know, get that confidence going, understand and read the pitch well. Not a bad tactics, I must say.
For sure, Lokesh is willfully taking his time now, because a delivery will do the job for TU team here.
But the very interesting thing is Lokesh, once he gets going, he really stops. And in here, he was going everywhere. The ball was connecting well like it did in the last occasion. But he's not playing his full-fledged shot. You know, he's more relying on timing after the power play. So maybe that's called maturity.
Definitely. We've seen that Bhimrao Ambedkar University team have straightened up their infield. We saw quite a few fumbles, overthrows in the first power play, but they've straightened up their fielding efforts for sure.
Another quiet over goes by, just 3 runs of that over after 9. Tribhuvan University 94 for the loss of 1 wicket. As always, the craze of cricket is always on in this part of the world. Kirtipur, where Tribhuvan University International Cricket Stadium is, we always see people gathering, surrounding and enjoying this magnificent game of cricket. No difference today, after the hype of the NPL, everyone's pumped, everyone wants to watch cricket. So now there are changes in bowling. Lokesh is batting on 82. It will be very interesting to see how he will approach the new bowler, because so far every new bowler has come to bowl. Lokesh has gone after him. There he goes. I was just talking about that. Has he timed it better? Good effort. Good effort in the outfield. That's the sort of effort that you need as a bowler from your fielders. That was a certain boundary. He did very well to get his hand onto the ball and push it inside the line before he crosses that boundary.
Lokesh giving a special treatment to every bowler that's come to the crease. One exception being Rohan. Let's see how he fares against this bowler.
Very cheeky, easy single there. He was trying to hurry the fielder. That's why the fielder happened to do the misfield, and is the single being taken there. Very good thinking from Aisha, I must say. So Lokesh is in strike. Chadra is the new bowler. There he goes over the top. The crowd are roaring. Bangs, he goes way over the top. That 65 meters boundary is looking very, very, very small at the moment. And with Lokesh got his 50 with a massive 6, and the team 100 came even with a bigger 6 this time around. So Lokesh is in hurry to get his 100, and he's in hurry to finish this game.
Yeah, 65-meter boundary, 70 doesn't matter to Lokesh today, but the wicket has fallen.
That's the end of Lokesh Bum. He was trying to get over the top with this delivery as well. Got a thick edge. The top is easy cast there. Even the opponents are congratulating him for that innings that entertained everyone. Look at that. His bat just tilted. He was trying to play across the line. Very wise thinking from the bowler, I must say. A magnificent, superb, splendid, whatever you call it, a brilliant, brilliant innings from Lokesh Bum comes to an end. Standing ovation from everyone out there, because he has indeed entertained all the audience who have come towards the game today. So in the meantime, players will take drinks.
smash down the ground, hit really hard as well. Fielder had to put in some effort. We're back live after a very entertaining innings from Lokesh Bum. Fantastic batsmanship. He got his experience, his skills into play, and the way he went after the bowlers of the Babasaheb University. Absolute treat to watch. Absolute treat to watch. Very poor delivery. Lucky for the bowler, Chadra. The ball goes straight into the hands of the square leg fielder. 10 overs have gone. 105 for 2. This is the Nepal T20 International Inter-University Cup. One Earth, One Voice, act on climate change. That's what they're playing for. The winning and losing will go as the game progresses, as the series progresses. But what's important is to save our planet.
The new batter, Khadak Bohra, coming all the way from Sudur Paschim. A promising talent. It can be a great opportunity for him to bat on.
Absolutely agree with it. And Captain Bhimrao still not at the center. Hint of turn there. A very late wide call. Very late. The bowler thought he got away with it.
I think so.
Came down the track, eventually had to adjust his shot. The ball nearly pierced in between his bat and pad. Luckily for Khadak.
That was complete weird shot. We don't know what kind of shot that was. Well, there's no great job to be done. That's why they are playing very casually, I think.
He's been consistent with his length outside the line of off stump and has not been able to generate that kind of turn to the bowler. Big appeal. Did the ball actually brush off the gloves? That's the question. It looked close for a while, but the only thing that could have saved Aish is if he did manage to get his gloves on the way.
He missed the sweep completely. So he was trying to sweep it, but
this will comfortably miss the off stump. Very wide. The umpire, in fact, is irritated. What was the appeal for? The run making has come to a halt. Played on the back foot. They will eventually get a single. So runs have dried up, you can say, after the dismissal of Lokesh Bum, which was expected too. Still no signs of Bhimrao.
That's a clever game. Rotate the strike. When you get the bad balls, go for boundary. Until then, be comfortable on the crease.
That's one way to go. Down the track again. Hint of a mix-up, but they'll get the single easily. So a single to end the 11th over, 110 for 2. Imran Hashmi into his final over now. 1 for 22. This is an excellent figure because he also survived the onslaught by Lokesh. Lokesh bombed the Babasaheb team. Innovation this time. Didn't get the middle of the bat at all. 24 needed of 52 should be pretty easy. Nelson's up. 1-1-1 for 2. Khadak Bora plays towards the onside. I've had a close view of Khadak Bora since a long time now. I remember 2019 Prime Minister's Cup in the same venue. Played for Karnali. Technically very sound. Played for Sudur Pasim, I beg your pardon. The ball just stops in front of the boundary rope. Played for Sudur Pasim. Khadak Bora, very good against the medium pacers. Against pace more than spin. Has got decent technique, drives the ball well. Easily defended this. Now you expect Khadak Bora to go after the bowler sooner than later. He's got all the shots in his range. Wanted to go a little fine than that. Went straight Khadak Bora.
+3 minutes.
Cut for a single. 18 runs needed now. This match going only one way from here if Babasaheb University don't manage to pick up wickets. They need wickets in flurry. Mind you, Bhimsarki, the experienced Bhimsarki yet to come in. And when you only have 18 runs to defend, you have to go more aggressive. The bowling team. Reverse hit. Has found the gap this time. Aish gets his first boundary. Had to wait 16 deliveries for that. This was innovation at its best. In between the fielder, those two fielders between point and cover. Down the track this time. The ball actually went in between the short third and the point fielder. The timing was good.
अरे कसरी हाथ में दे आप टीवी में दिख रहा हाथ में दीजिए हाथ में बॉल दीजिए देखिए आराम से आदिल भाई
Final ball of the 13th over. 1-2-3 is the score. Slowly cruising along the Tribhuvan University team.
बॉलर का नाम भूल जाते हैं नाम कौन सा इसका मोहित एक चंद्र से नाम होगा सर बॉलर चेंज कम राइट कम राउंड वन स्क्वायर लेग
So Ice batting at 15 off 18 and Khadagwad Bora still there with him. Reverse hit again, doesn't connect it at all this time. Ice has been trying this shot. We've seen that it has been difficult for him to generate power to play down the ground.
Yeah, one.
Slices this one as well. Will only be a single. He has all the liberty in the world to do so. Khadak has smashed this. Has it gone all the way? No. One bounce over the rope. He's defended it for long enough, Bora. Swept it. Middle of the bat as well. Oh, he's dropped it there. One bounce over the fence. Only 6 needed now. Should have been a catch. Should have been a catch. Very casual this time by Khadak Bora.
मोहित भाई ठीक है ये ठीक था कोई ना आ गया तो वो भी आ गया तो कोई ना सबोस
Slices this. It has taken the outside edge of the bat. Won't go all the way. I don't think so, no. They managed to take the second run. Or is it? There is an appeal. The umpire says no. 2 runs.
अभी जो मेरे इन से बॉलिंग किया वो कौन था कौन सा
He wanted to go down the ground. Khadak took the outside edge. And now only 4 runs needed. Would Khadak Singh Bohra go for a biggie and finish this off in style? That's the question. As I said, he can go big. Will there be a flighted delivery? It takes it on the full. Won't finish it in this ball. Khadak. 14th over has been completed. 132 for 2. This was the run-out appeal. I think the batter got home. Was a touch and go. Did he make it? Did he make it? Yes, he did. Good decision by the umpire there.
Don't copy, I'll copy. I'll copy. The moment the bowler comes, then you please copy. Okay, this way, this way.
Khara takes a single. They probably thought of finishing it off with singles.
हाथ में दीजिए, हाथ में उठा टीआर से, हाथ में दें आप, हाथ में, हाथ में.
They have all the time in the world, isn't it? 35 balls, 2 runs. The only exciting part of this innings was Lucas Bum's onslaught. Unlucky for him that he couldn't get to his triple figure, the magic number. Pulls it. No run there. The ploy was right by the bowler. Banging in short. There's a fielder at short square leg. Exactly for the same purpose. So Aish can expect some more bouncers here. The fielder at square leg is placed exactly for the same reason. Instead he goes for a Yorker. Mind games, mind games.
क्या अब पकड़े तो थोड़ा नजदीक से दीजिए ना, तो फिर नहीं होगा, हाथ में दीजिए.
I predicted a bouncer before this ball. Field was set for the same.
This way. Yes.
And that's involvement from the bowler, which shows.
Here everyone. This way. Okay, okay. Hello. Better.
Slams it towards the offside. And they take the single, and with this single, the first victory here for TU team. They have comprehensively defeated the Babasaheb University by 8 wickets. 8 wickets, massive win, 89 runs by Lokesh Bum, the star of this show, the highlight of this innings. And they've won this match pretty easily with 5 overs to spare. The Babasaheb Bhimrao Ambedkar University had no answer to that innings by Lokesh Bum. Captain Bhimsarki didn't bother coming in, and understandably so, because his team was good enough for them to get to that victory line. That was the first match of the University-Nepal Cup Inter-University T20 tournament, International Inter-University T20 tournament, organized by the Nepal Students Union. And the first match has gone to the arms of the home team, the TU team. And Tribhuvan University have achieved that much important 2 points from this match. So handshakes all around. pretty easy victory eventually.
Light roll.
And what came in handy is Lokesh Bum's 89 runs. That innings changed the course of the match. Lokesh and Santosh caused a lot of trouble for the Bhimrao University team initially. The second over of Mukesh Oza got 3 wickets, and eventually it was wicket fest for 3 pacers of the TU team. After a disappointing start, the Babasaheb team, Babasaheb University team, actually got to a decent score of 133. Santosh Bahadur Chand got 4 wickets today, the highest wicket taker. And then it was all about this man, Lokesh Bum, who bombed it everywhere. He was very aggressive, super aggressive, came down the track. And despite the other opener not disturbing much of run making, Lokesh Bum's 89 was enough to cause all the trouble. They weren't great on the field as well, the touring team. And he got those quick runs in only 32 deliveries. 89 runs was a little slow. Probably he thought of his 100 at one point of time and was in 2 minds. But before that, he scored majority of his runs in the power play overs. Another massive one this by Lokesh. Plenty of sixes too. The run fest caused all the harm for Babasaheb, Ambedkar, Bihar University. Even miss hits went for boundary. Even the ones that weren't timed perfectly by Lokesh went for the boundary. And he was always capable of doing something like that. This was a ridiculously easy 6. The first wicket to fall. The opener, another opener, not Lokesh Bum. After staying for a long time, got dismissed in that fashion. And Lokesh couldn't replicate what it did against the pieces with the spinners. He was a little too defensive against the spinners. This is how Khadak Bora finished it off, and they went on to win this match by 8 wickets rather very easily. So that's the scorecard. Lokesh Bum 89 of 36, Navin Pathak 5 of 13, 17 of 24 for Aish Patrai, and Khadak Bora 18 of 17. None of the other batters had to actually make an effort, including the captain, Sharky, whom the crowd did await to come in and play some good looking shots. Wasn't needed at all. And this is the beautiful Tribhuvan University International Cricket Ground in Kirtipur. So only 2 wickets to fall. Imran Hashmi taking 1, and another one went to Chandra Prakash. Imran Hashmi, the pick of the bowlers for me. 4 overs, 28 runs, 1 wicket, and he survived that aggressive innings by Lokesh Bum. So eventually they got to the target, losing only 2 wickets, 8 runs. 8-wicket victory here for Tribhuvan University. Babasaheb Ambedkar team 134 all out. 4 wickets for Santosh Bahadur, Chand, Mukesh Oza and Khagendra Singh took 3 wickets each. Lokesh Bum was wicketless, and Lokesh Bum didn't need to take any wicket because what he did with the bat justified his presence on the field. 89 of 36, 18 of 17 for Khadak Bora, 17 of 24 slow innings, but a steady one by Aish Patrai, and Navin Pathak got out only for 5 in 13 deliveries. Imran Hashmi, again the pick up the ball is 1 for 28 off his 4, and Tribhuvan University won this match by 8 wickets. We'll take a break, and when we come on the other side of the break will be presentation ceremony.
सिजन 1 मा तपाईहरुले दिनुभएको मायाले उत्साहित भएको छु र लिएर आउँदै छु मनका कुरा विथ बसन्त चौधरी सिजन 2। अघिल्लो सिजनमा अलि बढी नै औपचारिक भयो कि जस्तो लाग्यो। यस सिजनमा दिल खोलेर कुरा गर्न आउने छु। कार्यक्रमलाई अझ रोचक र रोमाञ्चक बनाउन आई एम कमिङ विथ लोड्स अफ फन फिल्ड सरप्राइजेस। मनका कुरा मनसँग गर्न छिट्टो नै लिएर आउँदै छु।
मनका कुरा विथ बसन्त चौधरी सिजन 2।
प्रतीक्षा गर्नुहोला।
मात्र प्राइम टेलिभिजन एचडी मा।
Current Noodle presents मेरो एउटा साथी छ Reloaded with Naresh Bhatrai।
अनि यसरी भन्नुहुन्छ कि कहिले मैले सपोर्टै गरेको छैन जस्तो।
नगराउनु त।
उहाँको बानी के छ भने भाइ तपाईलाई मैले के भनेको छु कहिले यसपालि भन्नुहुन्छ सधैँभरि भनेकै भने हुन्छ क्या।
बच्चा पाउने कुराको उसमा चाहिँ त्यो इस्युज एकदम भयंकर यस्तो न यति अपराधी जस्तो बनाइदिएको हो के त।
बिल्कुलै होइन। पहिला पानी खाऊँ। पानी प्लिज।
प्रकाश सुवेदीले पानी खाए नरेश भट्टराईको प्रोग्राममा ब्रेकिङ न्यूज।
यदि रेखाजी जस्तो मान्छे हैन जसको नाम छ दाम छ सबै कुरो छ नि यहाँ यस्तो स्थापित नायिका चाहिँ आफ्नो बच्चा जन्माउन चाहिँ विदेश जानुपर्ने अवस्था आयो भने त अरूको के हाल होला।
Current Noodle presents मेरो एउटा साथी छ Reloaded with Naresh Bhatrai। Title sponsor Current Hot and Spicy Noodles। Powered by
10 आयुर्वेदिक हर्ब सहितको बोरो प्लस, परिवारमा बोरो प्लसको जादु।
Supported by
झन्डुबाम, एक बाम, 3 काम। झन्डुबाम, राख्नुस् सधैँ आफ्नो साथ।
हो जोस बढाउने होस उडाउने खेल देखाउने पालो आयो हाम्रो बलिङको रफ्तारको मेहनत पसिनाले पाखो विकेटलाई चट्काई बाउन्ड्रीलाई कटाई मैदानमा चर्चा ठुलो
of Nepal Cup T20 International Inter-University Cricket Tournament. What an opening game we had today. Tribhuvan University and Babasaheb Bhimrao Ambedkar University, Bihar. At the end, it was Tribhuvan University who came victorious by 8 convincing wickets. So, for the presentation today, I've got a very special guest. He is the former president of NSU and the chief of student department and CCM Nepali Congress. May I please invite Mr. Rajiv Dhungana up here, please. Welcome, sir. So today there were some convincing performances. Santosh Chand with 4 for 27, Mukesh Oja and Khagendra taking 3 wickets each. For Ambedkar University, it was batting maestro Vishal Raj and Imran Hasmi, 42 and 41. But the man of the match today scored unbelievable knock of 89 runs of 36 deliveries. He is none other than Mr. Lokesh Bam. So the player of the match will receive a check of rupees 5,000 from our guest of honor today, Mr. Rajiv Dhungana. May I please have Lokesh Bam. It was a thoroughly entertaining innings from Lokesh with those massive sixes and the boundaries. He simply outplayed and made the match out of it in the power play. Lokesh Bam, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, Lokesh. So the action will continue tomorrow from 8:50 a.m. in the morning. The first game will be played between Delhi University versus Midwest University, and the second game will be played between the winner of today's game, Tribhuvan University versus Dhaka University. So join the action tomorrow starting at 8:50 a.m. in Prime SD. Till then, keep supporting cricket, keep loving cricket. From all of us here, have a good evening.